Listening to the Old Ideas CD in the Chevy, Raven asks, "Is this that guy who likes to talk instead of sing?" "Yes," I say, "his name is Leonard Cohen." "He sounds ancient," she says. "How old is he?" "He's turning 79 this year," I say. "That's really old," she says. "He's gonna die soon." "Well, then every birthday must be pretty special for him," I say. "What would you write on his birthday card?" Raven thinks for a minute, then says, "Happy birthday, Leonard. Don't look into the light." After drinking a bottle of top shelf tequila, my wife starts talking about giving me a blowjob. It got me thinking, we should really drink tequila more often.
You like that?
The wine was called Bitch. It was cold, dark, and bitter, and it reminded me of you. Although it was minus 40, Yanni was outside smoking. He had been married so long, the cold no longer bothered him. All right, crooked quotes. Nasty, brutish, and short. It took me a minute to realize he'd said, "Your life is," and not "your wife is." It's a love poem.
Feel a woman.
Look, I said with 15 coffee cups dangling from my fingers. "Some dumb bastard put all our dishes in the van." "Yeah," my wife quipped, "and now some stupid bitch has to wash them." We were drunk in the heart of the Vegas Strip when we stumbled into the piano bar. It was in the middle of the most gorgeous Chopin concerto when I realized the pianist was playing the keys with his dick. "Holy shit, honey," I said. "That guy's cock must be at least 13 fucking inches." My wife just chugged her beer, laughed, and said, "Yeah, and he plays a better piano than you too." After watching the Wrecking Ball video by Miley Cyrus, I turned to my wife and said, "Justin Bieber has the strangest looking tits I've ever seen." Internet porn has corrupted my mind. Today, for example, the newspaper headline proclaimed, "Bruce Jenner spills guts on BBC." Now, I don't know about you, but in my seedy world, BBC is an acronym for Big Black Cock. Corrupted! See what I mean?
I'm glad I came in at the end of that.
Yeah, they're all love poems, I know. My wife asked for some dirty pictures, so I texted her photos of the kitchen. "I've been working at Megamart 25 years, he said, opening the black display case and showing me each of his 5-year anniversary pins. "Wow," I said, "I wonder what the next one will be." "Your guess is as good as mine," he said, "but between you, me, and the wall, I hope it's a bullet." Because many of his poems are about people who've passed away, John Dorsey has been called the Angel of Death. Now, I don't know whether Dorsey's an angel or not, but one thing is clear. When you become the subject in a John Dorsey poem, you're fucked. "You can't park there," Lexi said. "The sign says this spot is reserved for pregnant or expecting mothers." "Don't worry about it," my wife hissed. "I may not be pregnant, but I am fully expecting all of you to behave like jackasses once we get inside." All right, another love poem. My bike had a flat tire, so I borrowed my wife's. As I was coming back from the gas station, a group of kids in a souped-up Chevy slowed down and shouted, "Blanket!" at me as they passed. "Blanket," I said, laughing. What a strange thing to say. At home, I explained what happened to my wife. "What do you think it means?" I asked her. "Were you wearing that shirt?" "Yes," I said. "Were you wearing that hat?" "Yes," I said. "Were you riding my bike?" "Yes," I said. At this point, my wife just laughed, shook her head, then said, "Honey, I'm pretty sure they yelled faggot." Love poems, I'm full of them. "Can you spare a few bucks for a meal?" he said. "I haven't eaten in days." "I'm sorry, buddy," I said as I turned my pockets inside out. but I'm busted. That sucks, because like I said, I haven't eaten in days. I tell you what, man, my mother-in-law runs a small deli not far from here. Take a short walk with me and I'll get her to make you a sandwich. At this point, the dirty little man started laughing, then said, now how the fuck am I gonna get drunk off a sandwich? Jerry wasn't sure if it had been a Freudian slip or not. All he knew was it had a nice ring to it. Children. I can't complain about the cold weather, Yanni remarked. At least it keeps my wife from wearing a bikini. When Carl's wife passed away unexpectedly, I wasn't sure whether to send my condolences, my congratulations, or to ask if he needed help with an alibi. If not a mess, my wife groaned as she picked up the empty tequila bottles, the empty beer cans, and the half-smoked joint, then what the fuck do you call it? That, my dear, I said, lighting the joint, is what I call a survival kit. If I wanted to spend the night shivering, Yanni added, I would have stayed home with my wife. Last love poem for me. We were at the Bonneville County Fair watching a crappy magician juggle chainsaws. He asked for a volunteer from the audience, then pulled the redneck sitting next to us up on stage. You could literally feel the women in the audience gasp at the massive bulge in his jeans. My wife leaned in close and whispered, do you think his jeans could get any tighter? I couldn't blame her for noticing, of course, but the experience only confirmed what I already knew. I fucking hate magic! All right.